Think back to Tuesday's class. It can be simplified. Thank you for using the right terms. If we look at that 3 over 30, the way we showed is we broke it down, right? If we break down 30, it's 3 times 10, right? 10 breaks down to 5 and 2. Do you guys remember that? Yes? From class Tuesday? I get some nods. Good. So it's 3 over 3 times 5 times 2. And if we cross out the 3's, I'm left with what? On the bottom, what's 5 times 2? And what did we say if we crossed out all the numbers? What do we put?
1.
So my answer is actually 11 and 1/10. Now, if you can figure out that is 1/10 without doing all that work, that is perfectly fine. Those of you that need to do it, that's fine too.
Ms. Cassell,
Yes?
like, how would you know though, like, if you say, like, your mark points off, we're gonna show our work. Like, what if I don't do all that and I can do all that in my head on a test or something? How would you know?
Trust me. If you, like, I would want you to at least show that division part. I don't think you could go from 333 to over 30 to 11 and 1/10 without showing any work.
I mean, the division part, yeah, but look, just looking at it, I can simplify it.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
I get a real sense for my students. You'd be surprised. And I know most of you can probably simplify 3 over 30 in your head. I'm more concerned about showing all your work like on the first step there, the division, and of course when we get to the harder problems. But good question. And if I would ever question, like if you don't show your work, I will give you the benefit of the doubt. And if it's a really complex problem, I might ask you to do it like with me or in front of me or something, just so that I know you know what you're doing. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I trust you guys till you prove me otherwise. Practice B box. 467 over 15. What's inside the box?
467.
Outside is the 15. 15 goes into 46. How many times?
3.
3 times 15 is 45. Subtract 1. Bring down the 7. 15 times what gets me close to 17? How many times does it go in?
1.
Once. Subtract. I'm left with 2. How do I write my answer? 31 and 2 over 15. Does that make sense? If anyone's having trouble with the long division part of that, get to the math lab or see me on my office hours. It's expected that you can do basic long division. Okay, questions so far? We're good with that so far? Turn to page 2, please. At the top, you'll see another blank to change a mixed number to an improper fraction. So we just did what? Improper fraction to mixed number. Well, now we're going to learn the opposite. And you have at the top A, B over C. Like that? Here's the pattern you follow. Your new numerator is C times A plus B, and your denominator is C. So go ahead and write that down to refer back to. The letters sometimes confuse people. We're going to work through some with numbers. But that's the pattern. C times A plus B, your numerator. Your denominator will be C. So the first one we have is 3 and 5 over 8.
29 over 8.
Well, we've got some ahead of the game in here. Let's walk through it step by step, though, since it's new. So